Once upon a time, in the heart of a thick, enchanted forest, there was a vibrant community of birds that lived harmoniously among the towering trees and flowering bushes. This forest, known as Featherleaf Wood, was no ordinary place. It was whispered to have magical properties and was home to the most fascinating flock of feathered friends. Every year, as the first spring sun kissed the earth, the birds would gather at the ancient oak tree for the Great Travel Story Festival. During this festival, each bird would share tales of their incredible journeys, vibrant plumages, and the wonders they had seen far and wide. At the heart of this flock was Melody, a young skylark with sparkling blue feathers and a voice as sweet as honey. Melody was known for her zest for adventure and insatiable curiosity about the world beyond Featherleaf Wood. Despite being smaller than most of her friends, her bravery and quick thinking always led her to the most extraordinary discoveries. There was also Oliver, a wise and kind old owl who had lived in the forest for as long as anyone could remember. Oliver's knowledge of the world was vast, and his stories were always filled with lessons and enchanting wisdom that captivated all who listened. One afternoon, as the sun began its descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Melody approached Oliver with a gleam of excitement in her eyes. "Oliver," she chirped eagerly, "have you ever heard of the glittering lake?" Oliver nodded, his eyes twinkling. "Ah, yes, Melody. The glittering lake is said to be a mystical place where the stars bathe each night, giving it its enchanting glow. But the journey there is filled with challenges." Undeterred by the prospect of difficulties, Melody was determined to find this magical place. She gathered her friends, a group of fearless finches and cheerful chickadees, to accompany her on this daring adventure. As they set off, Oliver offered a wooden amulet shaped like a feather. "This will guide you," he said wisely. "Follow the winds and trust in your instincts." The journey was indeed challenging. They flew over vast fields of wildflowers, across roaring rivers, and through darkened valleys. At one point, the sky rumbled with a thunderstorm, the winds tempestuous, but Melody's determination never wavered. With courage and togetherness, they supported each other through every obstacle. Finally, after days of travel, as dusk embraced the forest, they arrived at the glittering lake. It shimmered under the moonlight, a sea of stars wrapped in water. The sight was beyond anything they had imagined, a cascade of silvers and whites dancing across the gentle ripples. Enchanted and inspired, the birds sang a melody so beautiful that the glittering lake responded with a gentle murmur, like laughter in the night air. It was a moment of pure magic, a memory etched forever in the hearts of the travelers. When they returned to Featherleaf Wood, the birds recounted their tale at the Great Travel Story Festival. Their story of courage, friendship, and discovery became a legend, inspiring many young birds who dreamt of adventure just like Melody. And so, the legacy of the glittering lake sparkled on, much like the stars that graced its waters. A timeless reminder of the beauty that lay beyond the boundaries of home and the wonders awaiting those brave enough to embark on the journey.